Hey everybody, what's up? My name is Kim. Welcome to Kim's Journey. I'll be your guide on this bad boy. I hope everybody enjoys the journey along the way. You know, they say that it takes something traumatic to put you on your spiritual journey. And in 2020, I had like four things happen to me. Not to get into too much detail, because you know, who wants all that? Anyways, my youngest cousin, who unfortunately passed away at 40, and about a month after that, the guy that I was with for 5 years walked out on me. 2 days after that, one of my childhood best friends died, which that right there just cut me to my core. Still does to this day. Always will. Anyways, about a month after that, my car got rear-ended and it totaled my car. So therefore, what did Kim have? Kim had no job, no money coming in, no car, no way to get anywhere to do anything. I figured that was God's way of going, you know, you need to shit or get off the pot, because where you're going, that's not happening. So I started really finding myself and diving real deep into who I am. And man, it's been an awesome experience. I learned so much about myself, and the boundaries I set now is just incredible. I used to be that person you could just walk all over, even though I had a little tough exterior and I'd put you in your place real quick. You just could walk all over me, and it's horrible in relationships. That's where I lost my footing. So for about 4 years, I stayed single and learned me and who I am. Then I discovered YouTube. I know I'm late, but tarot cards. Wow, tarot cards are just awesome. I swear, it's like every tarot person I listen to, they seem to say my story or they resonate with everything I've gone through. And it's like, wow, like it's the universe talking to me. And it's got me so much spiritual, so much more spiritual, and just loving this journey that I'm on. So I decided that I needed to tell a story, because that's what the universe keeps telling me to do, because I have been through some crap in my life. Bad relationships, bad relationships with my parents, bad relationships with my kids. I mean, just you name it, been there, done it. And if I haven't, I've seen it, I've heard it, or whatever. And for some reason, and I guess it's because I'm a Pisces, everybody seems to want to come to me with all their problems. So I hear a lot of stuff and I learn a lot of stuff. But I've also learned how to listen and give heartfelt advice, because that's the most important thing you can do for somebody, is give them your time and attention and their heartfelt advice. So I was sitting out in my backyard one night, and all of a sudden this little voice came in my head. And I had bought myself a deck of tarot cards a while back, because I'm in the process of learning tarot, and I'm not doing a very good job about it, because I'm one of those type of people that you need to grab the hand like a child and just walk them through it. But I don't have that privilege, because I'm pretty much a loner. I'm very outgoing, and have a lot of acquaintances, but don't have a lot of friends. And I don't know any of them that use tarot cards. So hopefully I'll find a soul tribe and maybe a mentor. I don't know. This is all part of the journey. But what I did do was I got me a set of cards. And so when I was sitting on my back porch, a little voice inside my head said, use the tarot cards to do your journey. And I went, holy crap, Batman, that is a great idea, because all those cards tell a story. And I want to be one of those people that can add my story to that card and what that card means. So the first card that I picked was the Magician, that bad boy right there. So this is my first card on my journey. I'm going to go through every single card and tell a story with it and empower people and inspire people and just show positivity and love, because the only person that can change their destiny and their life is you. And you're the most important person. Magician, that's exactly what it means. You got the magic. You can do whatever it is that you want. You can change your destiny. You can realize, you know what, this is not what I want to do. And find within yourself what it is you want to do and go for it. Make that magic happen. You're the most important person. This is like a sign from universe to me because that's the first card that I picked. And it's the first card in the tarot deck, number 1. And it's like the start of a destiny, of a journey. And that I have the magic to manifest this. And that's what I've been doing, is manifesting for this to happen. And I'm here and I'm giving you a video and I'm doing it. And I can't believe it because I'm old, man. I'm like 52 years old. You know, I'm started on YouTube like 10 years too late or whenever it started. Hell, who knows? But I'm so glad that I'm here. And I hope that I find friends along the way that need inspiration, that need some empowerment, encouragement, and positivity, because that's what I want to give to you, is empowerment. You know, I struggled for so long. I'm bipolar as crap, but I struggled so long with that. Didn't know where I was going, where I was going to be. You know, I missed the boat on so many things because I let people beat me down. I think it started all the way back from junior high because I was a volleyball star. And when I got in high school, I didn't play volleyball. And that changed everything. All these people that I thought were my friends, they turned out not to be my friends. And so I went into a really, really deep down depression through high school. My high school was not fun. I did not enjoy it. And I wish I could go back and talk to that kid and change those things, because I could have had the ultimate experience. I could have done things differently. That's part of that destiny. I had the power to change my destiny. Even though I was 14 years old, I still had the power. I missed my physical. Therefore, I didn't play. Why didn't I go and talk to the coach and go, hey, this is what happened? Because that coach saw me play. And the coach was like, what are you doing? Why are you not playing? You are a star volleyball player. You should be on the varsity team right now. And that still wasn't enough because I was too eaten up with anger and resentment and ugliness in my heart because of things that happened. If I was that 14-year-old kid, I would have went and talked to that coach and explained my situation and made sure I got a tryout, because my life would have been completely different. But this is the life that I chose. And I had to ride with it. And I didn't go to college right after high school because I thought I knew everything. And I didn't. That's not how life works. You've got to get yourself established. Then I got married, had a beautiful daughter. And about 3 months after she was born, I realized this is not my cup of tea and this is not who I want to be with, because of circumstances that, you know, I'd rather just not talk about. But, you know, so I chose her. And for a while was doing great. I got a job I went to school and wanted to be a DJ on the radio and was succeeding. Very proud of myself that I was doing that. Being a mom, single mom at that. I was in my late 20s. And I got a job doing traffic on the radio in Houston. So that's a little feather in my cap that I'm proud of. But of course, what happened, Kim gets with the guy and lets his life take over me. And within a year, I lost my job, I lost my house, I lost my car, I lost me. And I did that same cycle 3 more times after that, until all this happened that got me here where I am now. I lost myself. I didn't take control of my destiny. I didn't know who I was. I was so lost and so consumed with just wanting to be loved by somebody, wanting to have that marriage and family and home life, and it just wasn't in the cards for me. And that's okay. You know, apparently I've got bigger things for me. And so now I'm, you know, like I said, worked on myself for the last 4 years. I have my boundaries. I know who I am. I'm so empowered. I am so strong. And these are things that you can be too. You have it inside of you. You're not alone. You're not. You're not alone. You may feel like you're alone, but you're not. There's people out there you can reach out to. Hey, I'm here. You can reach out to me. I just hope that these little videos that I make touch you somehow, and we become a soul tribe where we can depend on each other. And if we need help, we're there. We can help. If you got questions, ask them. We got answers. If I don't have it, somebody else does. This is the hardest thing I have ever done, is get in front of a camera in my dad's little shed and decide to do this and hope that I resonate with somebody and not look foolish. But if I look foolish, I really don't care, because this is so exciting for me. This is so exciting for me. Found out back in March of this year that my dad has dementia. And so I've moved back home and I'm taking care of him, which is a blessing in disguise. I know that sounded sick because I just told you he has dementia, stage 5, I believe that is what they said. But anywho, my dad and I have had a very, very, very bad, strained relationship. I mean, I don't know if it was, my dad thought it was his mission in life to kick me when I'm down, humiliate me, make me feel bad about myself. I don't know. I don't know. The last guy that I introduced him to, he told him, I don't know why you're with her. She's a bitch. So I looked at it, it's a compliment now. You call me that, and I'm like, cool, thank you. Because I can't let it get to me no more. You got to learn these things. But anyways, I'm not trying to talk crap about my dad. I'm just saying this awful disease that he's got has been a blessing, because I moved back home to take care of him. And we are so close. We have the best relationship. He knows that I am here for him. He knows that I'm taking care of him. And for the first time, and I don't know how long, I know my dad loves me. And that I am so grateful for. And gratefulness is a wonderful, wonderful thing. I get up every morning, I sit out on my back porch after I feed the birds and watch the squirrels. I tell God how grateful I am every day about the small things. It's those small things to be grateful for, because those are the ones that we take for granted. And I am so grateful that I have this relationship with my dad, that I mended something with him that I thought was so broken. Because when his time goes and he goes up to the powers up above, I will know my dad loves me. And that was something I feared, that he would die alone, because he don't have any friends. I mean, that man, yeah. I mean, he's got a few, but his sourpuss attitude just kind of, nips that right in the bud. Nobody wants to come around. That's his thing. But I'm there, and I've learned a lot of patience, and I've learned a lot more about myself, and I've learned how to heal. And the biggest thing I learned was the people that hurt you and the people that have done you wrong, forgive them. Because when you forgive them, it's not for them, it's for you. You're forgiving them for you. So therefore you can forgive yourself. Forgive yourself for letting it happen. Forgiving yourself for going through it, whatever. But when you realize that forgiveness heals, you'll thank me for that. It was a hard thing to do, was learn how to do that. Especially when you have a narcissistic ex that is not a good person. Not a nice person at all. Well, not to me. He may be to everybody else, but to me, it was like a beeline to, hey, let's do this, let's do that, let's do this, let's do that, and make him cry, hurt, and whatever. But I'm glad I drew the magician card. I really am, because that was a sign that this is my destiny right here, is to go on this journey, and each card that I pick, find the positives in it and talk about it. I'll tell my stories. I'm not shy, I have nothing to hide. Maybe you want to hear them. Maybe they resonate with you. I don't know. But I pray that it touches somebody and maybe changes their life and helps them in some way. One last thing, take this with you. Gratitude is the best attitude. Have it and watch it make your attitude soar. When I feel like I am going in a bad mood or something like that, I stop. And I stop and talk about what I'm grateful for. And it is amazing how next thing you know, I turned my frown upside down. And now I'm smiling and in a better mood. So remember that. Gratitude is the best attitude. I love you guys. I hope you stick around for the journey. I hope you become part of my soul tribe. Again, my name is Kim, and I will see you next time.